back to my channel. Today I thought I would bring you another eye look, and yeah, I know you're probably looking at me thinking, well, you look different again, different background. Still got the new rose gold background, but I'm now in my rocking chair. It's actually my nursing chair from when I had Sophia, and I use it in my studio now for feeding mums. So I thought, right, I'll put my background up and I'll sit in my rocking chair and I'm all comfy and whatever. And I thought, I'm going to bring you an eye look because I just fancy doing that. Today I'm going to be using the new palette, which is from Tam Beauty, which is Makeup Obsession London. So it's Makeup Obsession London. This is exclusively available on Tam and Boots. Boots is the only retail outlet that you'll be able to find this. And as far as I'm aware at the moment, the only actual store that you can go and pick this up in is actually in Bluewater. Now, please, if you have found that you've got a Boots in your town, city, etc., and not only have a Makeup Obsession stand with the individual colours on, but also have these, please let me know down in the comments below so we can obviously share that information, because that is obviously important to people. So it's obviously exclusive to Boots and obviously Tam Beauty, because that is the umbrella company that took this on. This was originally Live Love London, I believe, and Tam bought it and then brought it out as Makeup Obsession. So I have already done a swatch video on this, so I'll take the sleeve off, and then inside you have these absolutely gorgeous colours. Now, I did say in the video I wasn't going to use the mirror because actually no, I am going to use the mirror. The mirror is a little bit distorted. The mirror is distorted, so it's not the best mirror in the world. But for the purpose of doing the video, I am going to use the mirror. I'm going to peel this bit off. In fact, what I'll do, I like to keep this on because it protects the mirror from the eyeshadows. We'll peel that back there. There we go. So I'm going to use the mirror, and I have already put on primer, and I haven't set, not yet. So I'm going to use this colour here, which is Faux Pas, and I'm going to use that to set my eyes. So I'm just taking a concealer brush, because that is basically, for me, that's a really good brush for me to use, because that gives me complete coverage all over my lid. Now, I haven't got any lippy on at the moment, and I do not have any highlighter on. I thought I would be different today. No, I haven't gone and got the highlighter set that comes with this palette. There is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter and bronze palette, which is absolutely gorgeous, but I haven't bought that yet. I am on a bit of a slowdown when it comes to buying makeup, because I have so much of it. I'm never going to be able to finish it all, never going to be able to use it all up. So that's something that I can perhaps get later on. Yeah. Right, okay, so I'm going to be using the colour Chauvinist, which is this beautiful buff colour here. And what I'm just going to do, I'm going to use a flat top brush, and I'm just going to put that in my crease. And the reason I'm using a flat top brush is just so that I can get quite a bit of the product on there. I wouldn't normally use this, but okay, so I've got that on there, and then I'm going to be using a fluffy brush, and the fluffy brush will be to obviously blend it out. So starting with the outer corner and bring that in. Just blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. You don't want to blend it out so there's nothing left, which I think would be quite hard for this anyway, because this is really quite a pigmented palette. And because of my hooded eyes, I always take it up a little bit further than my actual crease, because it then gives the effect of opening the eyes up. Like so. So I'm going to go down to a smaller fluffy brush. I'm going to use my Lamora. Now I'm always talking about my Lamora brushes. This is one of my favourite brushes. And this is a blending brush. And you can buy this exclusively off of Amazon. And I really like this because it just gives me so much control over what I'm doing. I've got two brushes that are my favourite. There's this one and also my Zoeva brush, which is my Zoeva 224. And I do use that a lot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use, I'm going to go pinky today. What I'm going to do just to deepen that up a little bit, I'm going to use the Narcissistic. And that is purely just to deepen up that outer edge. Bring that over. This mirror is definitely distorted because my brush in the mirror actually looks like it's bent. But we're going to go with it. Probably means that my eyes are going to look like they're bent. My eyes never look right anyway to me. So blend away any harsh lines. So it gives just a nice contour to the eye, just a nice, deepens it up, gives it a little bit of depth, make it look as though you've got, you know, some hidden depths in there. I have got my eyeliner on already. I used my Smoky Coal by Soap and Glory this morning and it's already run. It's handy, isn't it? Okay, so that's in place. So what I'm going to use now is I'm going to be using a little bit of the Rebound colour here, which is this beautiful reddy colour, but it's like smokes out like a deep pink. So I'm going to use just a very, very tiny amount. I mean literally just a tiny little amount. I'm just going to just take that in very gently into that outer corner. And the same this side. Very, very gently, not too much. Okay. Now blend that through. So you don't need to do a lot of touching the pans with these, because I'll tell you what, these are so pigmented. I mean, I know I've gone about how Makeup Revolution stuff is pigmented, but this is like, this is on a whole nother level. Well, I mean all their products at the moment are on a whole nother level. I mean, I've always loved the chocolate bars and I've always loved a lot of their makeup, but I think that a lot of their products now that are coming through are much more pigmented. They are much more professional. They last so much longer. So okay, so you can see that I've got this slight reddy pink running through. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a tiny amount on a very small brush, and I'm going to use the colour Swish, and this is a light pink. I'm just going to go under my eye and line underneath. That is a very, very pretty colour. You can definitely see when my eyeliner has buggered up. That is such a pretty colour. So now that's on there, I'm now going to smoke it out. I'm going to use my Real Techniques, my Real Techniques brush, and this is my smudging brush. So this is just literally just to smudge it out underneath, smoke it out. And again, it doesn't make you look like you've got a harsh line. Okay, so the effect is you can see that I have got this lined underneath my eye. Okay, so on the actual lid itself, I'm going to use the colour Hustle. I do use a matte colour on my lid before I lay down any of my shimmers, just to give it something to stick to. And I literally don't put very much on, just enough. Okay, so there's just a little bit of warmth, which is this one, and that is Get Freaky. So you should never blow your brush, because you will put germs onto it, so you're better off just tapping like this. And literally just putting a tiny amount of the shimmer on that outer corner. And the reason I'm only putting a tiny amount is because I want to be more pinky today than red. So I'm not trying to get it to be a shimmer, I'm just using the colour. Okay, I'm going to take my flat brush from the I Heart Unicorn makeup brush set from Tam Beauty. It's the only I Heart makeup product that you could have got from Boots, and I don't believe they do them in Boots anymore. They were exclusive to Boots and obviously to Tam. So the colour that I'm going to go in with now, I'm going to use this Vape colour here, because it's slightly darker but it's also not quite so red. And then I'm just going to go in over the top. So it's give that lovely red colour, but now I've got this lovely mauvey colour going in over the top as well. Very, very slight, you can hardly notice it. Very, very slight. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this Wasted colour here, and I'm going to go over my lid. Wow, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful, really like that. That's a real sort of mauvey, sparkly colour. I like that a lot. I actually don't feel today like this brush is actually giving me the vibes I need. Let me try this one, which is the Makeup Revolution brush from their limited edition Christmas set. This is from 2016 rather than last year. It's almost like this is too foiled and too wet. Never complain about it being too wet, because I usually find that it works better the wetter it is. Okay, see, that is such a pretty colour. There we go, that's better. Back to my old Lamora. This is my Lamora brush, and this is the classic shader. God, that is such a pretty colour. That really is such a pretty colour. I love that. I really love that. So what I'm going to do is use the colour Foreplay. I say nothing for once. And then I'm just going to dab that right in the centre. And this is a baked eyeshadow. Whoa. Whoa, my goodness, the shine is absolutely amazing. As you can tell, this is actually the first time I've used this palette today. I'll tell you what, that would be such a good colour to use with a cut crease. That is just, I really like that. Really like that. And then I'm going to go with the colour MILF. And I'm just going to take that down into my inner corner. Like so. And then to do my brow up here, I'm just going to use the white colour, which is Housewife, spelled Who's Wife, which is this white here, right on the edge. And I'm going to take a very small brush and then just do right in my arch. There we go. So I'm going to come right in close now so that you can see coming right in close now so that you can see the eye look. Obviously I don't have any mascara on. But that's the finished look. Ooh. That's the finished eye look, so I'm really quite pleased with that. I'm really quite, whoa, I'm actually really quite pleased with that. I think that looks different. I'm not normally wearing pink. I normally wear, I'm going to get my proper mirror. Here we go. Got my proper mirror. Yeah, that is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. But I'm going to use my finger now just to do the centre with that foreplay, which is just beautiful. Wow. So for highlight, I thought I would use my Ultra Glow palette because I never really use this. And I thought, you know what, I don't know why, because it is really, really pretty. There are some beautiful colours in there. I mean, like they've got this beautiful grey sort of silver here, which is a very, very sort of like icy sort of grey. And then you've got beautiful pink and whatever. But I want to wear a pink highlighter today. I have got like an orangey colour. So I thought, yeah, why not? Why not? I'm going to go for this duochrome here, which looks very, very powdery on the finger. But that's what that looks like. So I thought, yeah, let's go see how I go on. So I'm going to use my flat highlighter brush. And then I'm just going to just literally can you see it? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's different. Let's do this side as well. So it's on the angle. Literally. Whoa. Blend that out. Now, if you find that highlight emphasises texture on your skin, I have seen a trick that on the Makeup Revolution YouTube channel, where you apply baking oil to your brush, a very, very tiny amount. So you would drip a little tiny amount on your hand, just gently dip your brush in, then go in over the top. One, you get an absolute blinding, like scene from Mars highlighter. And secondly, it also stops any texturising as well on your face, which is great. So yeah, that is really different for me. That is a completely different look to what I would normally wear. Dang, I love them eyeshadows. That baked eyeshadow is just absolutely gorgeous. Really like that. Yeah, that's totally different. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a little bit of this pinky one here. And I'm going to use it on my, this is a contour brush, but I find it's really, really good for highlight as well. So I've dipped my brush in a little bit, and I'm just doing my forehead because I do like a bit of light on my forehead. And then I'm just going to come down my nose. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything about coming down my nose. I know my nose is huge. There's only a little bit on there. And then I'm going to do a little bit on my chin. I'm going to use the duskier pink on my chin. That's a very wearable colour. When I do that, I look like I've got a beard. I look like I've got stubble. Right, I'm going to go and put some mascara on and some lippy, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've finished my look now. I've got my mascara on, I have got my lipstick on, and the lipstick I've got on today is We Rule, which is by Makeup Revolution in the lip kit, which I thought would go really, really well with the colour of my eyes that I've got today. Well, the eyeshadow, not the colour of my eye. Well, I suppose I could be wearing contact lenses and it could change my eye colour, but I haven't done. I can't wear contact lenses. I wish I could, but I can't. But there you go. So, yeah, that is the finished look. I really like it. I think the eyeshadows in this are absolutely incredible. And I will show you again that particular colour that I really like. And it is called Foreplay, which is this one here. Let me give it a good little rub. So there you go, that is that colour that I've got on my eye, and it is beautiful. Let me get rid of that. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. So there you go. If you like the look, give us a thumbs up. Keep watching. I've got lots of different videos coming up. And yeah, if you haven't been here before, then please subscribe, and I will see you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.